Hey everyone, here is the recipe that we are doing, cheese and pepper stuffed potato skins. If you guys want to be able to read through this recipe and maybe, you know, look at it more closely, go ahead and just pause right here and screenshot it. So it has red hot original Frank's hot sauce. It calls for 12 potatoes. 6 large potatoes, but I have more like a medium potato, so I think we have like 10 right here. Medium cheddar, and it says 1 large, but this one is like extremely large, so I don't know if all of it will have to be used, if I'm being honest. Green onions that are actually about to go bad, but we are going to just roll with it because we're not going to waste food. And then 2 tablespoons of butter. So let's get this started. All right, everyone. So it says to preheat our oven to 450. And guys, I'm not going to heavily edit this, so you're going to pretty much be kind of like live without being live with me, okay? So if my voice goes in and out or I mess up, sorry guys, I'm getting used to this. So it says okay, we're all about experimenting over here with how to cook things because it says to wrap every single one with foil. That's a lot of waste for me, especially with how expensive foil can be, especially if you buy name brand. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do half of them wrapped in foil, and then the other half I'm going to put in a small baking pan, dish, whatever, and then cover it with foil. I will report to you guys if you really have to wrap each individual one, because I don't think that you have to. If it was not for this video's sake, I would have actually poked a couple of holes in these and I would have put it in a plastic container with a lid on it, and I would have put it literally in my microwave to cook them to where they're tender. But this is a video, so we're going to do it as they say, but we're not going to be as wasteful as they want us to be. So let's go ahead and wrap these. And okay, I gotta let me go find me a pan and another like cookie sheet to go ahead and put these on. So hold on just a minute. So we got our potatoes, we got our pan, we got our cookie sheet thingy. So I didn't think about it, but the other half of this video is probably going to have to be voiceover because I just read how long it takes. Okay, guys, I gotta get used to like really looking at a recipe before I do it. Like, I really need to do that because I've been like really not paying attention to like all the instructions before I do it, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I should have did that instead. You know what I mean? So I have to get better at that. And I will, guys. I will. We're only on week 3, okay? Sorry, week 4. I keep on thinking week 3. I don't know why I've been thinking that, but I have. I'm trying to. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Okay. I'm trying to see the best way of using as little as possible. And I know that may sound so dumb to some people, but in all honesty, with the prices of everything, forget it. Like, you can't be like wasteful right now. And if you can, I love you, and I'm so glad that you can be wasteful, because I mean, it's not a good thing. I'm just saying that you can afford it is what I mean. And that's awesome for you. But here in this house, we can't. I hope that everyone's been having a good, it's pretty much spring here in Florida. Like, one day it's 80, the next day it's in the 60s, and back to the 80s, and you know, that's pretty much spring for us. How's everyone's weather been? Are you guys still getting snow, or, you know, wherever you live? Okay, so we have 6 over here that is in foil, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put 4 over here. We're just doing this as an experiment, guys, because if you don't have to waste foil like that, don't waste it. You know, like, let's see if they cook about the same. Hey, it might fail, but at least I tried it and you didn't have to. How about that? I could have did that piece of foil a little bit smaller, but here we are. Oh, sorry if it's too loud on the camera. I didn't even think about that, or if I'm talking too loud. I apologize. If it's too bad, I guess I'll do a voiceover on it, but I think it'll be okay. Alright, so now we're going to wait for the oven to finish preheating to 450, and it says that it takes about an hour to an hour and a half to cook. I think that's what it said. An hour and 15 minutes. But these are smaller potatoes, so I'm going to check these at about the 30-minute mark, I would say. But like I said, the other half of the video will probably all have to be voiceover, so sorry about that. I didn't think about the time or look at it, but here we are. I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far, and hopefully this comes out tasting good. Alright, y'all, I changed my mind. So who all really waits for the, who all really waits for their, okay guys, I've never cooked with green onions before. Uh-oh, I don't know, maybe I need to Google. What part of the green onion do you use? Like, do you use the entire thing, or do you only use like portions of it? I don't know. I never made anything with green onion before. Uh-oh. Guys, we're in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and Google that. So we're gonna start off with our bell pepper then. But anyways, so who all really waits for the preheater for the oven to be done? Like, do you really wait, or do you like go ahead and just add like a few extra minutes to it? I usually don't wait for it to preheat. Sometimes I'll let it do it like maybe halfway, and then afterwards I will just go ahead and throw it in there, and then I'll be like, okay, well, now it's time to, you know, go ahead and pop it in and just add a couple of extra minutes. Who else does that? Am I the only one? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people out there. I'm going to put all this in this bowl. This had the potatoes in it, so it's fine. So I can go over to the sink and I can clean it up. And, well, not clean it up. I already cleaned it off, but get all the seeds and all of the pits and everything out, if that's what it's called. I think they're called pits. I don't know. Anyways, we gotta clean them up, and then we'll come back over here and finally chop them. I think it said finally chop. And while I'm gone, I'm gonna check and see what part of the green onion you use, because look, guys, this is the first time for everything, okay? And don't pick on me too hard. I just never used a green onions before. So I'll be back. Alrighty, so I am back, and I was thinking about it while I was rinsing these peppers off, and you know, I really hope this season, so if I have any people that watch, I mean, not too many people watch my videos or anything, but last year when we first moved in here, we went ahead and I wonder if I should be using my food processor for this or not. I don't know, because it says really, really small, I think. Maybe I should use my food processor. Anyways, when we first moved in here last year, we started a little bit of a garden, and man, that garden did horrible. Like, we did everything that we thought that we could do to make it, you know, guys, don't laugh at my cutting, okay? I'm horrible at cutting. And if the noise bothers you guys, let me know, and I'll do voiceovers on this part. Sorry. But some people like the noise, so I think that some people it might bother, some people it might not, or you might not hear it too much over my gabbing. But anyways, our garden was horrible last year. Like, no blooms whatsoever. Like, it just was horrible. So this year, I'm really hoping that something is gonna happen this year, and it's gonna like really take off or something, you know, like Oh, I really hope so. This year we're trying to do summer squash, and I'll give random updates on how it's all going. We have some sprouts popping up now already. So we have summer squash, two different types of green beans, and we're also doing two different types of green beans, two different types of tomatoes. We have peppers going on out there, and just a little bit smaller. We got some peppers growing out there already. We have some potatoes growing out there, which that's coming down, I think, to the end of season for those. I said potatoes, right? Or did I say peppers? Well, I said peppers too, but we have sunflowers growing. And I think that's all that we're doing this year. And of course, a bunch of flowers to try to get some pollinators and stuff, because I question if that's where we mainly went wrong last year, was because I didn't even think about it. Like I truly didn't. Like I didn't know anything about gardening, and I didn't know that you had to have pollinators really to come, and I didn't know the anatomy of growing all the peppers, and I didn't know that the pollinators come and you know is what makes everything happen, if you know what I mean. Like it's what causes anyways, whatever. I didn't know, okay? And you live and you learn, and that season was it did not come out the way that we wanted it to, but it is what it is. We learned from it, and hopefully this season will be much better. I also heard that I heard a few people that I had followed that did gardening. I think Jim Morrell was one of them that had said it off of her channel. I don't remember right this second. I don't know why I cannot think of the name of her channel. Is it just Jameril Stewart? Something, I don't know. Guys, if I got that wrong, don't hate me. But hers, I want to say that in one of her videos, I could have sworn she said something about people getting like bad batches of fertilizer or soil or something. I don't know. Last year. So we had questioned if we were maybe one of the lucky people that happened to, because it seems like nothing really happened. But then I think that a lot of the problem was no pollinators. So this year we had got two pink bougainvillea trees, and they're in pots right now because we don't own this house, we're just renting. So we want to be able to take those bougainvillea trees with us whenever we go to move, and be able to actually plant them in the ground at that time. So we're definitely here for a whole nother year. So hopefully they will not outgrow the pots that I have them in. I think they'll do okay, but I guess we'll have to see, you know, because we have a white bougainvillea out there that was already here when we moved in, and she blooms. Boy, does she bloom. We had to cut it back like every few months because it gets so huge. So hopefully the pink ones that I got will not be as fast growing to start off, you know what I mean? So this is a really chatty long video. I hope you guys enjoy that, because I know that I do. I like chatty videos where people actually talk and relax and enjoy themselves while they're making a video. That's probably just because I'm older, you know. It seems like this new generation, everything is only for short content and fast, and not really caring about like talking or, you know, really like enjoying conversation, if you know what I mean, you know. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but we're gonna do it, okay? But yeah, so sorry if this video is a little bit like too long or boring for you guys to watch, but I just figured I'd throw one of these in there, because usually I just do a fast voiceover, boom boom boom, done. But I figured, you know what, no one's here today, I'm in a relaxing mood. I was in one of those moods where I didn't want to do anything today. And then all of a sudden, I was just like, you know, gosh, it's such a beautiful day outside. The wind feels so amazing. People are leaving. Let me just go ahead and just fully enjoy myself. I didn't even look it up yet, you guys, on the whole onion thing. So I'm just cutting off what I think I'm supposed to use because there's no way that all this is going to be used anyway. Hold on, I'm coming over here to the sink for a minute. Because some of this green onion seems like it's kind of like going bad in a way. So I'm trying to use up the parts that don't look as bad. I bought this green onion like over a week ago because I was supposed to film this video last week because, you know, that's my timing, and yeah, it didn't work out the way that I planned. I had a lot of other things going on, but that is okay. That is why we're filming things a little bit earlier than usual to make sure that we stay consistent, because I don't want any of you guys to have to wait for videos to come out. If you are new here, I post every Tuesday, and that's the day that we always pick out our two random picks for the week. And then on Tuesday we do pick one, and Thursday we do pick one, and then Saturday we do pick two. And I am going to start actually doing shorts. I'm probably actually going to start that sooner than what you even see, you know, in this video, if I'm being honest. So, I don't know if that's supposed to go in there with those. I want to say that it's supposed to, but I don't want to do it and then jack it all up. You know what I mean? And it says only 1 cup. So I really do need to get some new measuring cups. Some, like, you know, flour measuring cups, you know, like the cups, because I'm just going to use this. And, but anyways, I need to buy some of those. I really want to get some metal ones so that they're easier to clean, especially when you're using oil and stuff. And I also want to get, yeah, I'll just get those. The spoons and stuff, you know, the little measuring spoons. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. But yes, I do want to start doing some shorts about like posting what I'm making for dinner, you know, randomly and stuff like that, because I don't want this channel to only be just about this cookbook. You know, I want it to be about cooking in general, and things like that, like different kind of cooking vlogs and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, I'm just excited about it. And I know it's been a slow start because I just want it to be 100% consistent every single week. And I don't want to sit here and get lazy and not do it. You know what I mean? So that's why I know for a fact that I'm committed to doing, I am committed every single week to doing at least Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you're not subscribed yet and you have been enjoying watching my videos, because there is more views than subscribers, that is for sure, which is not a bad thing. I'm just, you know, subscribing would help, because then if you're enjoying the videos, then you can actually see every time, you know, I post and stuff. So I hope you're supposed to be using the white parts of this onion. If not, I guess we're going to find out whenever we get a little bit sick later. I shouldn't joke about that. I really shouldn't, but sorry, I gotta find some humor here and there, okay? But, all right, well, I'm gonna stop boring you guys. I'm gonna put all this in the refrigerator, keep it nice and fresh. Hopefully this onion doesn't brown, because I don't know enough about green onions to be able to know if it does or not. So I hope not. But maybe I'm supposed to be chopping it smaller than this. I might need to. I don't know though. I don't know. All right, I know I'm boring you guys, but thank you guys for listening to me talk so much. I'll see you at the end of the video for my final thoughts. Bye. Alrighty guys, I'm back. So no one came home yet. So looks like we're going to be able to go ahead and continue with this video. So all I needed to add to the onions and the peppers so far that I believe is just the cheese. This is about 4 ounces of cheese shredded up. And I don't know if there's anything else. I think I'm supposed to add the other amount of hot sauce to this, I believe. Okay, so now here's the verdict of the potatoes. I have found that, oh, my bad, sorry guys. It comes out the same. You don't have to waste. I mean, yeah, of course, these are a little bit prettier, you know. And this only looks like this because I literally accidentally got it with a fork, but here we are. So literally they both came out pretty much exactly the same. And I didn't have to waste all that foil. So whenever you guys do it, if you want to put it in I would say a 13 by 9 pan and just cover it up and then cook it that way. These took, I would say, altogether about 50 minutes, I think it was. 50 minutes or an hour, I'm not sure. But so now we're going to cut these all in half, and we're going to take out the middle part and leave about, I think it's a 1/4 inch of, I'm going to grab a bowl real quick and put in this bowl the middle of these potatoes. So that's what they look like on the inside. They're fully cooked. So I let these cool so that I can handle them. Well, it literally says to let them fully cool. And then, don't worry, I'm not gonna cut my pan, guys. I'm not gonna cut my pan. I'm probably gonna do these on 2 different pans. I'll probably let them cool for another minute or 2 before I take out some of the middle, because of the fact that they are a little hot in the middle, so I don't want to mess with them when they're too hot. But yeah, I'm gonna get another pan. I'm gonna put these on those pans. We're gonna scoop out the middle part and then I will come back. Okay guys, we're back. All right, so in the instructions, it literally says to melt the butter and then you add 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. We're not gonna add a whole tablespoon. We're only gonna do about a half, because I don't want to make it too hot. We don't need it too hot up in here. So we're going to do only half of a tablespoon, which I had to find my tablespoon thing, but here's the red hot sauce. So you're supposed to put it in with your melted butter. I put a little bit of extra butter in here because I feel like I wasn't gonna have enough for how many potatoes I have. So don't worry guys, none of this is going to go to waste. I'm gonna give it to the guys for lunch freezer prep. It's gonna go into their lunches and they're going to absolutely love it. I already know that they will, because they do like spicy, hot things. And then a couple of them, so you're supposed to also add the rest of the hot sauce, which would in total be 3 tablespoons of hot sauce into this, and then you put it into these potatoes. But in all honesty, I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm going to do 1 pan without any hot sauce added, and then the other one I will add about a teaspoon, or depending on what's left in here, a teaspoon or so into that, because my mom and the guys, they do like hot things, so that will be perfect for them. And then we have all of the extra potatoes in here, so this is perfect for me, because technically I'm not supposed to be eating potato skins because I have diverticulitis. If you've been watching for a while, you already know that. So let's get to adding. And I also, oh, that's right, I'm supposed to turn on the oven, I think. Hold on the boiler. Yeah, I gotta turn on the boiler because after you put the hot sauce in here. Okay, look, I'm not even gonna go and look for it. I'm just gonna use the spoon that I already have. And I'm literally just going to put a little bit in here. We're not gonna do a lot. Hopefully you guys can see. This pours so slow. But I guess that's what hot sauce is supposed to be like. So we'll do that amount, okay? So 1 big spoon, tablespoon of hot sauce. That's all that we're gonna do for the bottom. You're supposed to do a whole tablespoon, in a measure, but since I'm not gonna be adding it to half of these on the top, then I'm going to only do just a little bit. Oh goodness, apparently I'm gonna have to hold the potato as I do it because, oh wow. You're supposed to brush this on to each one, put it in there until it starts getting crispy, and then you take it out and then put it says about a tablespoon of that stuffing mixture into these, and then you put it back in, and then it's done when it looks crispy and all of the cheese is melted. I hope I'm doing this right. See, that's the only thing that's hard about like following a recipe that you can't see or like watch a video on. And that's another reason why I wanted to do this, is because some of them in that book, you don't even know what to expect because you don't know what you're technically making. So I figured if I did this, it'd be awesome to be able to go back and look at a recipe that I did that doesn't have a picture, a picture on here we just throw things out of our way if we don't need to use it at that moment. So sorry guys if I'm triggering you with being a mess, but this is real life, okay? This is real life and an unedited video, unless it really needs to have an edit. But I am home by myself, and all you're probably gonna hear in the background is literally the breeze going through the house or the dogs barking, but well, welcome to my home. You're hanging out with me. My aunt is gonna probably be watching this video, and she's probably gonna laugh at me the whole time. I was telling her I was doing a video that I'm going to be talking the whole way through it, because usually when I film, there's people here, and that's why I literally cannot do a video very often like this. So whenever I can, I will, especially if people do like to listen to people talk, because there is people still out there that do enjoy longer content and just chit-chatting, talking, So if you like content like that, here she is. We're here. Please subscribe. It will definitely, I will be appreciative for sure. But you don't have to if you don't want to. All right, so now let's put this into the oven until they look crispy, and we'll be back. Hey guys, this is the final product. I'm so sorry. I went to go and filling them, and for some reason I completely didn't fully press record. So my bad. This is what they look like. These are the ones that have a little bit of hot sauce in the mixture, and then these are the ones that do not. I promise you guys, I did add the sauce into there. As you can see, this mixes better when it has the hot sauce in it. And I was thinking when I was making this, I was like, I bet you this is gonna taste so good with some ranch poured on top with from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has the best ranch, okay? Probably not healthy at all, but you know what I mean. So let's go try this. Guys, real fast, everybody came home and it's time for me to try our potato skins. This one is the one with hot sauce. This is the one without hot sauce. So we're gonna do 2 bites. As you know, I have diverticulitis, so I shouldn't even really be eating this. I'm not gonna look. I'm filming for a minute, please. I'm going to try it without first, and then I'm gonna try it. Okay, so we're gonna try the one. I know everything's crazy. I'm so sorry, but here's the one without the hot sauce. That's good. Even the hot sauce that we put on with the butter, I don't taste it at all. So that's great for me. But I would have to take off all the skin for me to continue eating that, which I probably will do because it does taste really good. So yeah. Now, one with the hot sauce that was mixed in. It still tastes good. My mom and the guys will really like that because it has the kick. It is good. This is not too hot. I could eat it. Now I'm feeling it in my throat a little bit more though. See, like that, this, if I ate this, it probably would give me a stomach ache later. But sorry. But this one I will be able to eat because you can't taste so if you don't like hot sauce, don't use hot sauce, okay? But if you do like it, use however much of it you want. But they taste really good. I approve. Have a good day. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.